Last year, Kebora was sitting right where these guys were for her final year of high school. But these days, she's wearing a lot more khaki than blue.
I am Kebora Ali, and a proud Australian soldier.
Kebora, or Private Kebora Ali as she's called in the army, is the first Afghan refugee to join the Australian Defence Force. She came to Adelaide when she was just 9 years old to escape the war in Afghanistan. And she's always wanted to give something back to Australia. So in Year 10, Kebora decided to apply to be part of the Army's Gap Year program. She didn't even tell her parents because she was worried they wouldn't like the idea.
The main reason that I joined was coming to Australia as a refugee and being accepted as a citizen was beyond blessing for myself and my family.
She says life in the army hasn't been easy, but it's been really rewarding.
I am now confident, strong and independent with friends all over Australia. I could say I have a family just spread out across the whole nation.
Kebora's story has inspired other students to follow their dreams.
Actually going out there and doing it has really inspired me to, perhaps when I leave Year 12, I want to do something like that.
I want to be a pilot when I grow up, and for Kebora to create history, to be the first ever female Afghani girl to join the army. That makes me be able to have the confidence that I can do things no matter what society says.
Kebora says she's really proud to be able to stand in front of her classmates and her family and show them how much she's achieved.
So now I wake up every day serving this nation, going to sleep satisfied knowing that I have done good for this country. It was something that attracted me, her uniform, the way she talked about her job, the passion in her eyes.
Mom was shocked. She was, "You're too small for such a job, for such tough training."
خود دیگه چطور در جامعه ازمو که هست دختر در جای نموره دیگه نه یکم احساسی چیز کردم که مردم چیز بگن نگه.
Kebora took the first step for Afghan women. Kebora opened the doors.
Hi, I'm Kebora Ali. I'm a private within the Australian Defence Force and I joined when I was 18 and I just recently turned 19. It puts a smile to my face being the first Afghan female. I didn't know anyone who was part of the army, none of my friends were. Sometimes I did doubt myself or whether is this right. I started thinking of the process of joining the army when I was in Year 10. That's when defence personnel came to our school advertising the job. Through the process you go through a psychological test, 2 physical tests, and an interview. Salam. Assalamu alaikum, Dختری. خوبی? Good, thanks. Yeah, it's been a long time. Definitely my sister Razia helped me throughout. She was supportive of me because she initially wanted to join. She was the first person who, when I was very young, she always talked about joining. But unfortunately at that time, society's view towards girls joining the army, especially in our community, they weren't very supportive about that.
Until 3 days before she left for Kapuka, we didn't tell our parents and the family. We kept this secret because I didn't want those obstacles that stopped me from doing something that I loved, so that it doesn't stop Kebora doing the same.
I was scared they won't, accept my decision.
اول ناراض بودم از اینکه گفتم تو نمیتونی ما گفتم تو بسیار رضایی با انت یک دفعه کلانتر شونی این کار خیلی سخت کاره.
My parents thought I would straight go to war and they said I'm not prepared for it, I'm very young. The first few days I thought it was the wrong decision. Whenever we got the chance to use our phones, I would literally be, very emotional. It was hard to, talk to them because I missed them so much at that time.
خود تو انتخاب کده دیگه، حالا که خود تو انتخاب کده بیشی دیگه منجی باید طاقت کنی دیگه. پدرت که میقدر مسافری ها را طاقت کده تو 3 ماه دیگه هم بیشی. از خاطر که جانم در خطر بود، طالبان افغانستان برادر سر قدرت بود، از خاطر طالبان زندگی کردن نمیشد. سال 2000 هم دم ما به فامیلی خدای سالی هم دم مره.
At first it was hard. Such a culture shock of being, waking up early, being told what to do. The physical side was very challenging for me as I was very short and it was very hard for me to sometimes keep up with the boys. Ready? When I spoke to my dad, he said, I came to Australia, I didn't speak any English, I worked alone for 7 years picking up oranges. Like, if I can do it, you can do it as well. Every time I wanted to give up, I only remembered him saying that and it really helped me to work harder.
She wrote me lots of letters during those first days. It's her first letter. Dear my beloved sister, I am trying my hardest not to disappoint you in any way. I always looked up to you. I love you heaps, missing you like hell.
I titled this The Best Day because it was certainly the best day for me, seeing my sister after 2 months. My beautiful sister. This is the best day as I have my sister.
I am the emotional one, but I said that you have to keep with this because that's your dream.
So we just need to check that the dates line up on the 157s and the 140s.
Mm-hmm. I'm a Muslim within the army and there's so many people from different religions and we all find our place here and you're always respected.
When she first marched in, she was pretty nervous, but she's opened up. You can see a sense of humour and it's good to see. Private Ali is one of our clerks here, so she is probably one of the backbone of the company. Everyone here is a soldier first, so they have to be able to be proficient in arms, proficient in physical awareness. Listening to her story and what she's achieved to get here, it's pretty awe-inspiring.
In the next 5 years or in the future within the army, I'm definitely looking forward to, moving up the rank. I really want to be deployed to Afghanistan. That's where I came from and, being able to work with Australian soldiers and Afghan soldiers to provide peace, see children and give them some hope as well. It's definitely a place I want to be deployed.
یک چند روز پیش خودشون دیدین در تلویزیون که نفرهای خوب از بین رفت. افغانستان نفر جرزیش نداره. خصوصا هزارا گفته خوشیم که بره، مقصد زیاد چیز نیم. خودی کبرا مفهمه بهتر.
Okay. Hello! We're really proud of you, Kebra, and we miss you!
She's like the first Afghan girl to be in the army. Most of the girls are really young, so year 10, 11. They all look up to Kebra because she's achieved so much. It's like a role model now.
Lots of other Afghan girls asking her and asking me how Kebra joined, how can we join?
I'm very happy and very proud to be their role model and hope to inspire them. The Afghan community, they're very proud of me and that has really impacted their view towards girls doing whatever they like.